Members of the state legislature were also sworn in today. News 8's Mark McPherson joins us now live from the state capitol in Madison with a look ahead to the next legislative session.
Yeah, Mike, they were sworn in today, which was an important part of starting their session, but listening to the governor's speech was also an important part of today's ceremonies. Joining me now is Representative Billings, who was at the inauguration. We appreciate you being here today.
Happy to be here.
What did you hear from the governor's speech that interested you?
Well, I always like it when my colleagues on the other side in the other party on the other side of the aisle talk about working together, because we all represent people throughout Wisconsin. Their voices need to be heard, and I've had a good experience working with the other side of the aisle, so I always like to hear that.
It's going to be important for Democrats because Republicans control both houses. What are you anticipating in this upcoming session with their control of both houses?
Well, the budget will go through more quickly. That's been expressed by leadership. Some of the things that we want to have through, there's still a possibility of having it pass. I've worked with my Republican champions already on trying to get my legislation through early out of the gate.
We've seen a lot of division in the last few years here in Madison. Is there a reason for voters to be optimistic that it's going to be different this session?
Well, today, the day that we're sworn in, is always a great day. Families in the room, and everybody is real happy to be together, to be back representing the people of Wisconsin. And I want to thank the people of 95th for re-electing me and putting confidence in me as their ears and eyes in Madison again. But I'm always optimistic going into session, really, that we should be working together. That's what people want. And so I always go in with that mindset. We're going to work together and get something done.
On the list of things you want to get done, what's at the top of that list this session?
Well, I've already scheduled a symposium for next week on human trafficking. I had some legislation that kind of stalled because of the end of session last time. So we have a symposium to educate legislators on it. Sister Marlene Weisenbeck from the Franciscan Sisters is coming to the Capitol to testify, and that legislation is already out for co-sponsorship. So we've hit the ground running.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you taking time today on this day. We appreciate that. There's another Wisconsin lawmaker who has a prominent position as Senate Minority Leader, Senator Jennifer Schilling. We'll hear more from her coming up at 6. Reporting from the Capitol in Madison, I'm Mark McPherson, News 8.
Thanks a lot, Mark.